This is a cracking trophy that everybody wants to win. Luckily, it's sat on our mantelpiece for the last 2 years. Can we do it again? Can we win it 3 years running? I know it's got a different name, but it's still the same trophy, and it's still the same feeder competition. When I say feeder competition, this is the best feeder competition in the country. The who's who of feeder anglers are fishing in this first 2 days. Every single feeder angler that's got any rep will be on these matches today. Let's see how they go on. So how this league works this year, it's not actually a league, it's a knockout format. We've got 30 teams, 15 teams on day 1, 15 teams on day 2. Out of each day, 8 teams will qualify to the second round. The rest will be knocked out. There's 3 rounds. First round is on the fabulous Feedermasters where we are today. Second round is on Boston. Third round is on Rudyard. And that leads the last qualifying people from Rudyard to fish the grand final, which is at Albans Lakes again this year. So everyone here is going to be buzzing and itching to get back in that final. But you've got to get past first round first. Half of teams have got to go out today, half of teams have got to go out tomorrow, and Feedermasters can be very, very unpredictable. It's going to be hard. There's going to be better areas, there's going to be worse areas, there's going to be some blanks potentially, there's going to be some areas where there's a lot of fish. My Nufish North team have let me do the draw today, so I've drawn us. For anyone who knows the new pegging on Feedermasters, we've drawn peg 4. We've drawn peg 3 on High Bank, we've drawn peg 25 on Gunwade, 49 on Gunwade, and then we've drawn new peg 16 on, it might actually be the same as old peg 16 on Overton. Steve Whitfield's on Overton. I'm not fishing today because I had a prior engagement, family holiday, but it got cancelled at last minute, so we drafted Sam Collett into the team, a fellow Nufish angler, cracking angler, international pedigree, so he's used to big matches. So he's drawn on 25 on Gunwade, Jake Dye's on 3 on Gunwade, and Wayne Bartholomew's on 49. As I said, Steve Whitfield's on 16 on Overton. So you're fishing against 15 anglers, 1 from each team in your section, 1 point for the winner, 15 points for last. Lowest points on the day wins, so it's not about winning, it's just about qualifying for the next round. So I'm on bank running duties today, so I've got a full bank running kit set up. Bike, binoculars, bag full of food and crisps, and we've just started. Lads are just baiting up just behind Sean Taylor at the minute because he's got a lovely bench behind him. Yeah, so I'm going to be riding around a bit today. It's not going to be a massive amount of fish, but anyone who watched that last match at Ferry, they're huge. These 6, 7, 8, 9 pound, these bream. So every bite's going to count. There's 3 bites can be 20, 22 pound. You can go from doing nothing, lasting section to winning section in 3 casts. It's not hard. So let's see how we get on, and let's see how many fish we can catch. It'd be an absolute dream if you could get 4 people catch, but you're still going to have a chance of going through with just 2 people catching today. Doing well. The draw system is done on a matrix, so it's not a random draw. The pegs have been grouped into what they feel favoured peg, lesser favoured pegs, so you get a couple of good pegs, a couple of worse pegs, and everyone were happy with the matrices, so that's how it is. And this is team fishing. Can't all be on flyer, can't draw best peg every week, but the plus about Ferry is you don't actually know what is the best draw till after match. These bream can easily swim 4 or 5 pegs down where they've never caught them all year, and then they catch them. So just going to have to, it's going to be a very patient day. There's going to be a bottle job. It's definitely going to have some big kahunas in some pegs, because you might not be fishing for 1 bite, and that might only come in last half an hour. So I'm going to have a little ride round today, see how our lads are going, and see how actually other lads are going, and I might be able to learn a little bit what I'm seeing to pass on to our lads. And if it nicks us a fish, could nick us points, can be the all important fish we need to get through to the next round. So wish us luck, and let's see how we get on up the Nufish North. I've actually got a nice little vantage point here because we've got Sam, who's just there, and we've got Jake, who's just there, and actually with my binoculars I can zoom in and I can actually see on their pegs. So Bart is just other side of these trees, 4 pegs walk up, so I can literally sit here and see what's happening for the first hour. I don't think it's going to be hectic in this first hour. This venue's been a last half at match job, but if you can nick a fish early, stops them nerves and allows you to get on with your day and hopefully catch some more. So we're just behind Wayne here. Just got to him and he's just had one. That's absolutely mega. First fish I've seen being caught.
Well, don't matter, it's gone. I'll put it on tomorrow. Oh, Steve just had one and all. Wait. Steve just had one and all. Yeah.
What are we? We're 1 hour in now, and got a little WhatsApp group going, and Steve Whitfield's just put on that he's just had a proper and looked like £5 or £6. Wayne's just had one £4, so 1 hour gone. We've got 2 catches, which we're only looking for 3 people to catch a fish in the first 4 hours. We potentially didn't know if there were going to be any fish feeding, so it's a little plus point. Wayne's had a couple of liners as well. It's looking positive actually, and I've only seen 4 people catch, and we've got 2 of them, so after 1 hour I couldn't have wished for a better start. So I'm just going to ride up and down backside of Gunwade, it's called Monument, up past Monument and all the way around, and then going to make my way over to Jake. I know Jake hasn't had a bite yet, he's on peg 3, which is over here, but if he gets a bite, it's going to be late on anyway. So us catching a couple of fish early does take pressure off other lads, because they can sort of relax knowing other lads in the team are getting points, and it potentially helps them catch a fish, because they'll be sitting there thinking other lads are doing business, and they'll just get their head down and do what they've got to do. Right, so these team matches we don't take lightly, we don't mess around. We've been and practiced. We feel we come with a team plan. Our team plan, we're going to put a little bit of bait in on our desired line, weed dependent and bottom dependent, depth dependent. It's going to vary, could be anywhere in between 35 and 50 metres. Wherever the angler chose to put his proper, we're going to call that our catching line. So as we've got that, wherever bottom were best, depth were best, and we felt with more chance of catching one, it didn't matter distance, as long as bottom were right. So each angler's chose what they felt were their best line to catch, and then for the first hour everyone had free rein to cast as far and as long as they wanted to in search of a fish. We felt in practice these first couple of hours there is the odd fish to pick off long, and while we're fishing long we're leaving our baited area alone to let the odd fish that's there get confident. Sometimes by doing this you drop on your baited line, catch one first chuck, and it's very first chuck you've had on it. So you've got to come in these matches with a plan. We've had a plan. Sometimes you've got to live and die by its odds. Sometimes you get it wrong, sometimes you get it right. You don't know till the end, but without a plan, you're fishing a match aimlessly. So we don't do things in halves. We're here to win, and that's all we want to do, really. So we compete at this top level. One, because we love the sport, and this is the pinnacle of the sport, and two, we want to win. We've got a desire in our team where we've got a winning mentality. We like the big stage, and we like to bring the silverware home, and I like to think last couple of years our mentality and our approach to matches has proved this. So we're now 1 hour 30 in. No more fish have come through on our WhatsApp group, but I'm just going to have a ride round now to Jake. He should have come off his searching line now and gone on to his desired line. Hopefully, by the time we get round to him, he could have put a fish in there. Jesus. I hope they know how hard us bank runners are trying. It's been about 5 miles riding round here. I'm knackered. Oh, easy ride. Cracking scenery, and it's better than sat at home. Bank running, it's actually a key part of team fishing. Having information on the bank can be valuable. So we're now over in early peg surf. This is what they call a high bank on Gunwade. Peg 1 and 2 here. Brad Smith's in peg 2. Peg 1 and 2 caught a few fish in practice match, then it went a bit rubbish down from it. We've got Jake on peg 3, so he's close to where some fish got caught. As you can see, the park is alive with people, barbecues, people just enjoying themselves, and through these trees here in front of cafes where nobody fishes, so you get quite a few fish showing there. It's like a little bit of a no man's land where nobody can catch them. This is first peg. And then, I don't believe Jake's had a bite yet, but it's been half an hour since we spoke to him. Any good yet, Brad? Has it moved?
Nope. Jagger's got 2 on 9.
How's there? Standard. I'll find out for you. Has it moved? It will.
Not yet.
It will, good lad.
There's only him who's had a sign.
Who? Has he had 2 fish?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Wayne's on 1, Steve's on 1. Baz at side of Wayne's on 3, but they caught
He's on.
8, is it 4 now? They caught 18 fish in that peg yesterday, got fished in. But they're not, the feeders aren't far apart. Wayne had liners when he went on his roving line. Dropped on his short line, he hadn't had a liner, but it pulled round 8 minutes in, first chuck. Double maggot, or just as we talked about, like.
2 catches a big boat.
Yeah, it is at this point. Probably still 12 teams on 4 blanks, you know. But early days, and we didn't. This is a bonus catching this early, we didn't expect to. So we're doing what we've got to do. Definitely.
Spoke to Mickey, he's not had a sign.
No, I see. I spoke to Mick. Sam's not had a sign. He's but I think he's up 1 catch in that section. It's Matt Snodding on the bit last peg, 46. Do you know before that? Probably a bag opposite you, you know, somewhere there.
Where's Wayne then?
So Wayne is seat monument.
Yeah.
Seat table. Sean Taylor's on about 44.
Yeah.
Wayne will be 5 pegs up, so he's just.
Is he on the bank where you were in Feedermasters?
2 to my left.
Oh,
He's
right.
on Martin Long's
So he's
peg.
Martin Long's
Yeah.
peg. Is Baz in,
No, Baz is in Wayne's section.
no, is he in Matt Wright's peg?
No. 1 to the left is Dave, where Dave Berry's peg.
Alright, but didn't it go you, Matt Wright, and then
Martin Long, then Dave Berry. Easy
oh, he's Barry's to the left away.
Yeah, took left. The way they caught him yesterday. He's got it and everyone first chucking he's like that, his hands, so his tips, you know, doing that. He's obviously got fish in front of him. But we're back on the move. Just been behind Jake. Unfortunately, he hasn't had a bite yet. There's 3 people caught in his section. One lad's had 2. Joe Jagger, there's 2 lads with 1. Nobody else had a sign, but it's early days yet for that section. We expected that to be a last hour job. So word on the bank is Wayne's now got 5 fish. Steve Whitfield's got 2. Our man Sam Collett hasn't had a bite yet, but I believe there's still 12 people in his section without a bite. There's 12 people in Jake's section without a bite, so it's same for everyone. But with two catchers, I've heard there's 2 teams with 3 catchers, and 3 or 4 teams with 2 catchers. So there's odd fish starting to come out now. Seems to be people who's caught a fish. I've caught multiple fish, so I'm just going to work my way over to Overton now from Jake to see Steve. See if we can see him catch one or get another. I believe there's multiple fish being caught on Overton. There's fish being caught in late 40s, early 50s and over on Overton. But a lot of people didn't expect to get a bite until last hour and a half, so still all to play for. Let's get over to Steve and see how he's going on. How many nasties? So, any signs? Right, so we're over at just been behind Whitfield, still on 2. The lad next to him's just had 1, but up and down this section there's odd fish getting caught. There's a few people on 2, there's a couple on 3, and someone said there's a lad with 4. So there's definitely fish to be caught here, but they seem to be getting caught in little visits. People are having 2 quickens, so like Steve had his 2 quickens. He just needs another visit, catch a couple, and then put a bit of space between it. It's getting nip and tuck this match to now, because there's quite a few teams on 2 catchers, so it'll all go down to size, points, and also a lot of teams are expecting to catch it last hour and a half, so things can just change on a knife point here. So we're still 2 blank, Sam and Jake, but we don't expect them to catch till late, and they're only fishing for 1 fish, so 1 bite off them 2, and be mega points. There's only 3 people in each of their sections caught. I believe Wayne steady away now, just catching. He's looking at the top 3 finishing his section, which is mega points. Steve will be anywhere in between halfway and 5th in his section. So he says his stamp's a little bit small. He's had a 2 4.5 pounders, but the lad next to him just caught one like probably 6-7 pound. So nothing you can know about stamp. I'm just behind Graphite's Matt Wright at the minute. Fisher's ferry quite a bit. He knows it. Any good yet, Matt? One. Well done, pal. Proper one. Yeah. Just got that just 5 minutes ago. Good lad. Looks nice with that little bit of wind when it gets up, doesn't it?
There'd be some fish here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there's a few fish coming out in this section up and down now. Yeah. Yeah, mega. Lad next to left of Steve's just caught one as well, his first fish, you know. Whitfield, yeah, do you know, like free anglers to your right, so. Yeah, do you know, but I think they're starting to move because I've seen a few fish moving, you know, long when it went flat, but... So we've just gone down at bottom end of Steve's section, just had a word with Graham Westwester, and there's a few people with 4 and 5 fish down here. So Steve's 2 fish is doing alright, he's going to need a couple more. There's a few people on 1 fish, he's beating them, and there's 3 or 4 blanks still, so he's beating them, but he just had a big liner when I left him, and can literally go 4 in 4 chucks on here, and it's game on. But definitely further down its section, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 peg round there, there's way more fish. But it's a good little area that. But I've heard a lad next to Sam's caught a fish, so there could be some fish moving around where Sam is, so fingers crossed Sam's next to catch one. Could do with it, because I believe there's only 4 people caught in his zone now, so getting a fish is going to gear minimum 5th and mega points. But we're definitely getting to bite time now. Hour 35, hour 40 left, so I'm going to have a ride over to Sam, see if I can talk one up for him. Right, we've just got down to Sam. He hadn't had a bite. I've just literally come behind him, tip slam round, 3/4 an hour left. What time are we on? 40 minutes left. I believe there's only about 5 people in this section caught, so this is a massive fish. Just leave him to it. Quick fish this, literally only been in a minute. I was just stood behind him saying it'll go, it'll go, it'll go, and it did. There's a few fish down here because lad in next peg as well, who's just had 2 or 3. He's now playing one. This is what we expected. It's wake up time. It's time of day the fish wake up. There's 40 minutes left. So it's time when you can go from 0 to 0. You can catch 1 or 2 fish and just change how the team points is. This is team fishing. It don't get any better than this. It does not get better than this. It's going to go down to wire. There's loads of teams on 2 catchers. There's 3 or 4 teams on 3 catchers. Some people have got multiple catchers. Some people have got 3 catchers, but they might not be at top end of the section. So their 3 catchers might not all necessarily be where they want to be. But the fish are that big. Literally been behind Wayne, he's got 10 now. He's just literally had one. He thinks it's well over double figures, so it'd be good to see end at match what that is. I can imagine how Sam feels here. You just want that first fishing net. Jake, I'm behind him now. I'll let you know. No worries. Is just yeah. Just there's alt fish are coming quite quick. You know, just not being active, but you're just being positive. You know, and active. Little few worms. So yeah, see you a bit, mate. Yeah. Just bye. Well done, Sam, that's the one we needed, pal. That's what team fishing's about. So Sam's just gone from blanking to top 5 in his section with 1 fish, and I believe he'll get another now. The lad on next peg's just literally caught his 3rd. So think there's 2 people with 2 fish and one with 3 in his section, so he's going to go back out now, do exactly what he's just done, and hopefully get another. Just spoke to Jake while he were playing that. Jake hasn't had a fish yet, but this is the time when Jake's going to catch one. So Ben Walker Wilson is back. So we're bang on half an hour left now. Steve hasn't had another. Wayne, he literally caught 10, but he hadn't had fish for an hour. He drew level with Baz Armisen, who's on next peg. I think Baz is on 14 now, so they're going to be top 2 in their section. Sam's just caught that fish 10 minutes ago, which is going to move him up, get him. He were on 15 points and he's probably on 6 points now, so that's massive. I've just spoke to Jake. Jake hadn't had a sign, it hadn't even moved. Kids each side of him hadn't caught one, but you never know, they only need 1 fish. There's only 3 people caught in all his zone. So as it stands, we could probably do like a points tally. So we've got Jake on 15, Wayne on 2, which is 17. Steve were probably, with his 2 fish early, we're midway, but he might have dropped to like 9th. So that gives us 26. Sam has got, say, 6 points, so that gives us 32. So as it stands at the minute, we're on 32. But it just goes to show, 10 minutes ago, we were sat on 40 points. So and Sam just pulled them 8 points back. If Jake goes and catches one now, we go down to 20-something points, which, as we said earlier, that's probably a massive target. I think we're one of 4 teams who may have 3 catches now. So it'll all go down to size, numbers, where it is. You won't actually know until we weigh in. But I've just left Sam. He was so confident he were going to get another at least. Start to get odd little liner, and he just had that proper bite. His first one under 2 minutes. So we'll see how he goes on. I'm going to mosey on round to Jake, see if we can talk him one on, because we've just talked Sam one on. So if I can do the same to Jake, it'll last 15 minutes. But Jake will be trying. He knows the score. He'll be fishing positive, and I've got actual binoculars. I keep looking over thinking, I just want to see him stood up and playing one, but he's over there. In fact, he's on phone now. Let's see how he's going on. Jake, alright, have it moved yet? Any liners? So you've obviously got half an hour left now. It's up to you what you do. You know, you make the best. Yeah. So Sam's fish then come on about 2 minutes. Everybody's fish seems to be coming short. You know, little feeders, little bits of mince bait, being a little bit active. There's not many who sat there now staring it and boring one on. I believe them who've got them in the peg are catching them and working it out. You know, feeding a little bit, going over, not just being thing. But you do what you've got to do, and obviously you're in a horrendous sort of section. But you can go from hero to yeah, you can, yeah. So, but you do what you've got to do, and you'll. Yeah, it makes sense. Bit of clean water, bit of new water, bit of clean water. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no worries. No, you're looking for one. You're looking for a bite. A skimmer would do, an hybrid would do. You know, but everybody in sections do it the same. So just we've got half an hour. Fish it hard, and we'll. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, I'm confident it'll go for you, yeah. So, yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. Nice one. Bye. Right, so last half an hour, Jake's fishing around where his bait up all day. He's just gone behind his bait, what like we call it clean water, just training, just see if the fish are backing off, see if there's any fish backing 2 or 3 metres off behind his bait. Just call it going in clean water. Sometimes fish, if there's 1 or 2 fish there, they can just go into this area at lake, just 2 or 3 metres behind your bait because they're spooked. Sometimes you can just plop in and pick one off. You don't want to do it too early in match because you end up with 2 swims going, but last half an hour is when you want to do it, and nobody's getting a bite in this section, so it's up to him what he does. I'm confident he'll get one. That section midweek in the match, they didn't catch till really late on, so we'll have to see. Fingers crossed. I can actually see him with binoculars, so I might not make my way around. I might have a walk up to Bart and ride up to Bart and see exactly what happens. You can go from catching one a chuck. Baz Arneson here, he's on 13 fish. He were on 13 an hour ago. And Wayne's here, he were on 10 an hour ago. So there's a good chance them fish gone this way, that way. Further up in this section where they were blanking, there's odd fish start to be caught, so perhaps these fish have spread out. We're now 10 minutes left. Probably won't make a difference. Wayne would have to catch 3 more to get another point. I believe these are going to be 1 and 2 in the section. I ain't heard anyone else caught enough fish to challenge these two, but Jake is over here. Just need Jake to just pin one, and we might be the only team to get 4 catches. Don't believe there is a team yet. Jake were confident. 20 minutes ago he were going to get one, so I've got my binoculars here. So I'm just going to have a little look because I can see Jake. This is where you just want to open your binoculars and Jake be netting one. So, which isn't happening, it's just casting out. So, yeah, I thought I'd come back up here and there'd be a few fish could be caught. Got Marion here, I believe he's half a dozen fish. But they caught these first half at match. So, Lee Kerry, who was blanking, can now see him playing a fish. Feedermasters factory team had 2 people caught. And now, I believe these fish have moved this way. So, let's have a walk up to Lee. Just goes to show this match can swing on one fish. You can go from having 15 points to catching a fish and gaining 5 or 6 valuable points. It's lazier. What are we on? 52 minutes. Some of these fish have gone double figures today, so every fish counts. Another proper ferry bream. How many, Lee? What? How many? First one, good lad, I thought it were. What a time to catch it, 8 minutes to go. So that just goes to show, never give up. Lee's just gone from blanking. So we'll all come down to weighing now. It's probably 7 or 8 teams with 3 catches. Absolutely awesome. It's nail biting. It's what team fishing is all about. So the last couple of minutes now, I'm going to go watch them weigh in. It's going to be close, this, very close to who qualifies. All depend on who's caught them last vital fishing, last few minutes. So we're into the last minute of the match now. I've got my eyes on Jake. We could just love Jake to catch a fish, but don't look like it's going to happen. He hasn't had a bite yet. It's these last half an hour it's changed a lot. There's teams gone from having a couple of lads blanking to having 3 catches. 3 lads out at 4 catching. So the lads, I thought a few fish were going to move into Jake's peg, and he did too. But it's literally, I believe that's time now. Time! Hopefully I look now and Jake's playing one, which don't look to be the case. Just literally finished now. I don't believe we've caught another fish. Jake hasn't caught a fish. So just had I've tried to have a little tally up with points, because that's what you do on team matches. So I reckon we ain't gained any more points. We're probably low to mid 30s. But been listening to other teams and everyone's saying the same. So we've got like someone's caught a fish here, but they're low down. Someone's caught 5 fish and they're high up. So you never actually know. So when you get back to Van now. We've got something like 33 points. Could be enough to go through. So it all depends on these teams that were blanking, if they've caught one in the last 10 minutes or not. So just have to find out.
One with 8 minutes to go and one with 5 seconds to go.
£11. That's how you do it.
8 minutes to go, I'm like nervous as hell. Yeah. Then literally, honestly, I'm literally looking at my clock going 4, 3, no way.
How was your luck?
How's your luck? Or bad luck. Had to wait all that time, Craig.
Better late than never.
Yeah,
It's better to catch 2 right at the start, isn't it?
Yeah, you're damn right.
13-2. Yeah, I'm going to get beat by them 2.
Yeah, this is the all important weigh-in. When I went down, and when Lee Kerry caught one, we about 5 minutes ago, he's actually caught another with 30 seconds to go. So he's gone on and beat 4 or 5, 6 people. So we're getting into where there's some fish now. Last peg's just weighed £24. This is the second weigh. I believe first weigh were £13.
Yeah, what's this one? He got lost, didn't he? He got lost. I'll still be happy with it.
£4 actually. Time trial.
Okay, mate, no worries. 22:15.
Nice split.
£35.15.
Well done, mate.
Marion second weigh. I think his first weigh were £11. Some big fish in there. Yeah, so as Wayne's next away, actually thinks he's got a double figure fish. He says he's got a massive fish, got 10, and then Barry's got 13 next to him. So you can literally have 10 and they all be stampers, and it beat someone with more fish. But Baz has caught some decent sized fish, so be a couple of weighs here. As you can see, real good fish care. Got a big unhooking mat, big really soft unhooking mat.
Wait a minute.
That's what they weigh the fish on, and then every time there's a weigh-in, they get the weigh sling and they zero it each in between each weigh, so it's fair for everyone. My mode of transport. This is the big fish that weighs. I'm just going to individually weigh and see what he weighed. 9.8, or he thought he were double figures, just short. They split the fish, so you put half in each net.
Eh?
Single pinky.
Jimbo! Clear?
That's all you're just been holding, hasn't it? Who's been calling?
Go on, you.
Just put it back on. Stick it off. See how many time. £30. £30. £30 8 ounces.
£30.8 for first weight.
See where it's £20 4. Just check that again. Slow it down. The cover on the dial's not very clear. How much is that?
Yeah, that's more.
£20
for.
£20
for you.
Weighing really light because say all the spawns there.
£50, 12.
Well done, Wayne.
Well, mate.
Back and hope you've enjoyed it, even though it's not the most prolific of fishing match. He's certainly created something different. And as we expected, it's going to be quite tight. So we'll do your section payout first. So in zone A, third, it's Gav Wright. Second is Michael Buckwell with 43 minutes. And the winner of basics with 49.13 is Alex Walker. Zone B, third with 24 dead is Joe Jagger. You need a smile there, mate. Second with 26.10 is Mark Jones. And the winner with 36.10 is Andy Fullilove. Zone C, third with 18.4 is Matt Snoddy. Second with 27.14 is Will Freeman. And the winner with 36.12 is Bogdan. Okay, final zone, third with 36.12 is Marion. Second with £50.12 Wayne Barr.
Go on, Wayne.
And your winner, and your match winner with 62.8 Barry Hampson. Right, good. We're going to do your results slightly different. We're going to do first down to 8. Obviously, the top 8 teams qualify. So we'll keep waiting a little bit longer, but let's hear it for your winners on the day with a ridiculous 11 points. It's tough at the top. So the top 8 teams, we'll just have a picture outside of everybody as soon as we've done here, alright? Second on the day with a brilliant 15 points was Diver Freestylers. There was a tie for third with 27 points, but it went to section countback. In third place was the Romanian. Welcome to round 2. That's what's around. Fourth with 27 points is Feedermasters Factory Team. Fifth with 28 points is Langdon Lakers. Cruising early on but made it a bit nervous and sick is 33 points Nufish North. Okay, we've got a tie for 7th and 8th place, both with 34 points but on section countback. So in 7th place life for the old dogs yet, the golden oldies. And in 8th place, getting the final place in round 2. They always seem to do it with 34 points, Dynamite Derby. Right, okay, I will put the league table on as the results tonight for the teams that missed out. Should one of the top 8 teams not decide to take place for whatever reason, they must be insane, but if they don't, it will be Team Methodology who had 40 points in the next place. If you want to come and have a look, quick look and see where your team finish, you can do. And then after that, thanks everybody for coming, and we will see those in round 2. And then